Going to New York was one of the most spontaneous things I've ever done. My plan was Mexico, but when I noticed I could fly through New York, it got me thinking, what if I extended my layover and saw Kid Connor on Broadway? That would be ridiculous, dangerous, expensive, right? But then I couldn't stop thinking about it, and so I booked it. Arriving in the Big Apple was the weirdest thing. I stepped out of the subway station and I was smack in the middle of Manhattan. I went to sleep as soon as I arrived, and in the morning I woke up at the crack of dawn due to jet lag. And considering I was only a block away from Central Park, I went for a run. Seeing New Yorkers exercise before their workday with skyscrapers as a backdrop was bizarre. I'd actually woken up in New York City. I got ready for show day with such a nervous pit in my stomach. Arriving at Circle in the Square was surreal, especially seeing Kid's face up there. It actually made me want to vomit a little bit. I just could not believe I was really there. The show itself was everything I hoped it would be. It was funny, heartbreaking. Hearing Rachel sing made me cry. Watching Kid perform his monologue made me shiver. I thought it was fantastic. Of course, I had hopes of meeting the cast, but knowing mine was an afternoon show, I knew they weren't likely to come out, and so I came back later that night, and...
Thank you, you're amazing.
Hi. Hi, Rachel.
I'm like a T-Rex.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, guys.
You have the voice of an angel.
Thank you. There you go.
Thank you so much.
You got it. Sorry, babe. There you go.
They were absolute angels. I'm honestly eternally grateful. I spent much of the next day processing that because of a decision I'd made, I'd gotten to see my favorite actors on Broadway and live my dreams. I realized the immense privilege I have that I was able to do this, although it did cost me a fortune to be in New York for just those 2 days. I spent some hours in the New York Library, reflecting and reading. I was proud of myself for going, for doing it. It's not that I was entirely unafraid, I just didn't let it stop me. You can have a great time by yourself doing things you love. You don't have to wait for other people to come with you. You are perfectly capable. Especially if you just want to go and see a movie at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. You can. I think growing to like your own company is honestly one of the best things that you can do for yourself. On my last night in New York, I went to see Darren Criss in Maybe Happy Ending, which was another phenomenal show, just hilarious. That was before I had about 3 hours of sleep and got up to head to the airport.